This is Radio Nepal. I'm Kaushal Khimire with the news, the headlines first. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda says government is preparing to endorse Public Service Broadcasting Bill with some timely revisions. Prime Minister Dahal pledges policy-level decision to revive Hetauda Textile Factory. Law Minister Dhanaraj Gurung says main political parties are in consultation to finalize Transitional Justice Bill in coming session of Parliament. And Pakistan's former Prime Minister Imran Khan and his wife sentenced to 14 years in jail for illegally selling state gifts. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda has said the government is preparing to endorse the Public Service Broadcasting Bill with some timely revisions. The bill aims to transfer Radio Nepal and Nepal Television into a public service broadcaster, merging them together. Addressing a program organized to mark Nepal Television's 39th anniversary yesterday, Prime Minister Dahal asked Nepal Television and Radio Nepal to do homework for the merger with a positive impact and accurate analysis in the future. The Prime Minister stated that the government was working on drafting a bill related to mass media with the participation of stakeholders. He clarified that some of the new policy arrangements made by the government were not for the control but for regulation and management of the media sector. He also said that the government was committed to building the necessary structures and infrastructures and ensuring legal and practical guarantees of press freedom, freedom of expression, and right to information. Also speaking on the occasion, Minister for Communication and Information Technology, Rekha Sharma, said that the government was working to make policies and laws in the mass media sector to strengthen the provincial and local levels as per the federal structure. Communication Minister Sharma also said preparation was being made to introduce the Media Council Bill and the Mass Communication Bill to restructure the mass media sector. Likewise, Secretary at the Ministry of Communication and Information Technology, Ramkrishna Subedi, opined that Nepal Television should keep the general audience free from the negative effects of misinformation and disinformation. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda has stressed the need for making all possible efforts to attract the students going abroad for education and employment back to the home country itself. Addressing the General Assembly of the Agriculture and Forestry University yesterday, Prime Minister Dahal emphasized on introducing measures for creating employment opportunity and attracting students back to the country. Expressing pleasure over the rise in the enrollment of students in the agriculture science, Prime Minister Dahal said the university should play a crucial role in the development of agriculture and forestry sectors. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda has held discussions with the Nepal Army to revive Hetauda Textile Factory. In a high-level meeting held at the office of the Prime Minister and Council of Ministers yesterday, the Nepal Army briefed the Prime Minister about the feasibility study regarding the resumption of the factory. The feasibility study follows the government announcement to explore possibilities for reviving the closed industries in the government policies and programs for the current fiscal year. The study reports highlighted the lack of market management, lack of technology advancement as per the need of time, and the lack of managerial efficiency among the factors leading to the closure of the factory. It has also proposed for the policy and legal support of the government for reopening of the industry. Speaking in the post-briefing meeting, Prime Minister Dahal pledged policy-level discussion to revive Hetauda Textile Factory. He said a concrete decision would be taken by a meeting of the Council of Ministers regarding the matter. Minister for Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs, Dhanaraj Gurung, has said the Transitional Justice Bill should be finalized on the basis of the 12-point agreement. talking to journalists in Butual yesterday. Minister Gurung stated that discussions were continuing among main political parties to finalize this bill in the coming session of the Parliament. He added that the upcoming session of the Parliament would finalize the Federal Civil Service Bill, Federal Education Bill and Police Adjustment Bill with top priority. Global President of the Friedrich Ebert Stiftung of Germany, Dr. Martin Scholz, paid a courtesy call on President Ramchandra Paudel yesterday. During the meeting held at Sita Niwas, President Paudel mentioned that Nepal and Germany have enjoyed harmonious and friendly relations since the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries in 1958. He expressed happiness, saying the Friedrich Ebert Stiftung has been carrying out remarkable works with activeness in the sector of politics, good governance, economy and democracy from its Kathmandu office. The Nepal Oil Corporation NOC has increased the prices of petroleum products. The new market price of petrol, diesel and LP gas or the cooking gas will come into effect from today. Accordingly, the price of petrol has been increased by 4 rupees, diesel and kerosene by 2 rupees and LP gas by 15 rupees. The price has been revised as per the new rate received from the Indian Oil Corporation. Petrol will now cost 170 rupees per litre and diesel kerosene will cost 150 rupees per litre in Kathmandu, while LPG will cost 1910 rupees per cylinder. You're listening to Radio Nepal's 8 a.m. English News Bulletin. Now on to an international update. Pakistan's former Prime Minister Imran Khan and his wife Busra Bibi have been jailed for 14 years. This is the second sentence handed to Leader Khan in just 2 days. According to the BBC, the couple were convicted of illegally profiting from the state gifts just a week after a general election in which he is barred from standing. Khan, who was ousted as Prime Minister by his opponents in 2022, is already serving a 3-year jail term for corruption. He has said the numerous cases against him are politically motivated. Wednesday's court case revolved around accusation over state gifts that he and his wife received while in office, while Tuesday's case, for which he was sentenced to 10 years for leaking classified state documents. The court has also ordered the couple to pay a fine of about 1.5 billion Pakistani rupees. Khan's PTI party said the sentencing will disqualify Khan for 10 years from holding public office. Khan's lawyers said they would be launching an appeal to Pakistan's High Court in both the cases. Now, the general weather forecast for the country for today. According to the Meteorological Forecasting Division, the weather will be partly to generally cloudy in Gandaki Province, Lumbini Province, Karnali Province and Sudur Pachim Province, along with partly cloudy in the rest of the country. Light rain is likely to occur at some places of Karnali Province, Sudur Pachim Province, Gandaki Province and Lumbini Province, and at 1 or 2 places of the hilly regions of the rest of the country. There are also chances of light to moderate snowfall at many places of the high, hilly and mountainous regions of Karnali Province and Sudur Pachim Province and at a few places of the high, hilly and mountainous regions of the rest of the country. With this, we have almost come to the end of this news bulletin, but before wrapping up, let's have a reminder of the headlines once again. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda says government is preparing to endorse Public Service Broadcasting Bill with some timely revisions. Prime Minister Dahal pledges policy-level decision to revive Hetauda Textile Factory. Law Minister Dhanaraj Gurung says main political parties are in consultation to finalize Transitional Justice Bill in coming session of Parliament. And Pakistan's former Prime Minister Imran Khan and his wife sentenced to 14 years in jail for illegally selling state gifts. Well, that's all the news we have for this bulletin. Our next bulletin in English will be at 2 in the afternoon. You can also listen to us online at our website www.onlineradionepal.gov.np. Keep listening to Radio Nepal and Have a good day.